Ian, let's start with the most obvious question, and that's your thoughts of the 90 minutes.
Yeah, a strange game to analyse. I didn't feel we deserved to lose the game today, but I also felt on the other side that we didn't play particularly well, and that's the biggest disappointment, because you can still play really well and lose a game, and that's football. But today, huffed and puffed a little bit. I had the better chances in the game. Felt first 25-30 minutes Airdrie with the better side, but after that I felt we took full control of the game, and I wouldn't say a sucker punch goal from Airdrie, but it was a real sore one for us, and after that we couldn't find a way through. So we just need to use this week in training to dust ourselves down a little bit, get our mojo back a little bit, get our basics done a little bit better, find our rhythm again, and then move on.
Where did the game plan fall short, do you think?
A couple of things, we've hit the post when it looked for everybody that was in the back of the net. We probably should have at least one penalty in the first half, but these are the breaks in football, unfortunately, and that's not the reason that we didn't win the game today. We still had plenty of opportunity and plenty of time after those to try and find a goal, and didn't really trouble the goalkeeper too much. Big Jack has an opportunity, which is a good save, but I just felt we just lacked that wee bit in front of goal, a combination play, a little bit one-dimensional. So that's something as a manager and staff and players we have to go away and work on it.
Attacking subs late on certainly brought on an extra dimension there, but we created very little after that. Is that decision making? Is it as you say? I like that phrase. Is it a wee bit of the players feeling that the mojo's not quite there?
Yeah, they probably are. We have a wee chat after the game. Nothing crazy. We just have to, get the initial reaction. It's very raw at the moment when you lose a game of football. So you take a few things with a pinch of salt, and then you calm down over the next 24-48 hours and dissect the game properly. But yeah, I think we need to just get back to have a wee look at a few things. Formations and maybe more players in the attacking areas. Because I just feel probably becoming this result for the last couple of weeks. Didn't feel we played particularly well against Cliftonville. Didn't feel we played particularly well last week. And in this league, it's really, really tight. It's really important. Any 3 points is absolutely valuable. And I think it's also, in the long run, maybe not the worst thing that's going to happen to us. You can't get carried away in this game. You've got to stay humble and stay respectful to other teams and realise that they're good players and good managers. But we want to be competing at the top end of the league. The standards and demands have gone up within the dressing room, and they've got to keep going.
Tell us about the goal that we lost. From the sidelines, it seemed that there was just a momentary standing off that makes the strikers, quality strikers, mind up for them.
Yeah, I have to see it again. It's difficult. I felt young Adam ran out of position really quickly. We'll have to see why he done that and ask him why he done that. Young player, eager to impress, going to make small mistakes, but in this league small mistakes can lead to goals, and then they've got a little bit of an overload. Liam Dick's kind of caught in that in between. If he goes to the man, then he slips in another one. If he stays wide, and Gallagher's a good experienced striker, hit it first time and gave Kev no chance at all. But that was probably the only opening they had in the second half. But disappointing still, and we'll go through it and see where we can tighten up a little bit defensively. But as I say to the boys in there, we win and we take all the plaudits as a team, and when we do that, and we take the losses as a team as well and move on.
A couple of knocks on the pitch with Jack coming off and Keith's came off relatively early. Any early news on that?
Yeah, Jack just had a tight groin, so we had to be careful with that. He was doing a lot of running up there. I thought he had a great game today actually. He gave the two centre halves for Airdrie a really, really tough afternoon, and he's getting up to speed now, and that's what I like to see. Keith's slightly different. He's been struggling this week a little bit. I asked him to gamble on it, so I said, look, we'll give it a bash. Done a fitness test this morning, felt okay, no more than that. Done the warm up, felt okay as well. Games are different, you're tensing up a little bit, you're at a different match speed, if you like. So I take that one. I asked him to go and try and do it for us, but it looks like it's probably it's not worked, it's backfired. So I take that one.
You're always really kind of balanced in your analysis of games, whether it's win, lose or draw. We always kind of are ever optimistic, but one of your phrases was that every season's a marathon and not a sprint. So what do we take out of this in terms of just kind of turning round to get that little edge back?
Well, as a manager and staff and players, we take the medicine and the feeling of losing a game of football. That's all that's happened today. We've had a fantastic start to the season in the League Cup and also in the league. We knew at some point there's going to be bumps along the road, and that's why, as I said earlier on, we stay humble and we stay respectful and we move on to the next game. But we have to be realistic in it as well, see where we went wrong, also see the things that we've done okay in the game, but we need to be better. I say our demands on ourselves have gone up a notch. It's as simple as that. We want the supporters to come here and see us winning games of football, which is very, very difficult. As I said, in the long run, there's a big picture of the marathon. This might not be the worst thing in the world, because we have to experience anger, hurt, and pains sometimes in football. It happens to all of us, and it also reaffirms that this league is incredibly difficult. Coming here is a tough place. Airdrie are unbeaten at home. They've won all 3 of their league games, so we need to try and next time we come here be better than what we were today.
An unusual set of emotions for that travelling support. Is they head home a wee bit dejected? What would you say to the Rovers fans who travelled?
Yeah, brilliant support again, and they will be dejected because when you're winning games and enthusiasm's in abundance, then expectation comes, and it comes from supporters and it comes from staff to players as well. We just asked them, they've been absolutely magnificent to myself since I came in here, 15, 16 months ago. They've been magnificent throughout the summer and buying into what we're trying to do as a football club. As I said to the players, we win together, but we also lose together.
We'll catch up with you midweek and we'll hear how that regrouping's gone.
Perfect.